Faith Family, and I'll be doing a speech on stress. This is my audience. To be silent about the silent killer. This is one of the few names that stress has been called. According to an article in Care for Yourself, recent studies showed that stress can take up to 10 years off of your life. That is a lot of years. But knowing what stress is can be very important because it can help you or someone you may know if you know the signs and symptoms of stress.
Go.
First, I'm going to come to you and let you know what stress is and how it can affect people differently. Stress can be described as a distress or something stress can be described as the distress that is caused as a result of something that's placed on your body physically or mentally. Stress is our body's way of responding to a demand or threat. For instance, if something that you don't understand or something that you're not used to, that may cause stress in your life. Stress can be difficult to define because it varies from person to person. One person may experience something that stresses them and someone else can experience it and it not affect them at all. Stress is the body's way of reacting or responding to a demand or threat.
Go.
I will explain some things that cause stress. Stress is anything that puts high demands on you, such as major life changes, job promotions, weddings, births, death, physical changes, money, any kind of major setback, or etc. When faced with these events, they may cause anxiety. Anxiety comes when events feel to be threatening to an individual's physical, social, or mental well-being. According to changingminds.com, the article on stress states that stress is caused by perception, which may or may not be accurately reflected to reality. I have a visual that I would like to show you on common stressors. These are some common stressors in daily life according to stressinamerica.org. They did a survey on up to 70% of people, and 64% money was the number one stressor. Work was 60%. The economy was 49%. 47% was family responsibilities. 46% is the personal health concerns. Now, how many of us do not go through common stressors? These are things that we do every day. We make money, we work, we deal with the economy, family responsibilities. This is everyday life. So, of course, we all have some different kinds of causes that bring stress in our lives. So this is just something that we all are going to go through and we all have to learn how to face or deal with. Which brings me to the way that we manage stress. Stress can be managed in several different ways. Some people simply realize, first you have to simply just realize what stress is or what's causing the stress. And then you have to kind of find a foundation of stress or stress management styles to deal with stress. It's all about taking charge of your life and deciding how you're going to deal with everything that comes your way, the thoughts, the emotions, the way you deal with things in your life. Identity is one of the big things that can help you manage stress. Once you identify what's causing the stress, it'll help you better control how you deal with it. Things you can avoid. If you know the stressors, you know what your stresses are, then avoiding them is a big help. If it's something that you can't avoid, like daily life stressors, then you learn how to deal with them. You find ways to manage them. Certain people deal with stress different ways. Some people go through counseling. Some people reach out to people that they know who can help them deal with daily life. According to American Institute of Stress,
Go.
So according to American Institute of Stress, there are articles about managing stress and things that you can do to deal with them. Some people, prayer is a good way of relieving your stress. Everybody doesn't agree with it, but different strokes for different folks. Like I said, different different stress and different stressors are our main thing. You just have to figure out what's good for you. Exercise is a good thing. Music helps a lot of people. Some people use medication. Some people have strong emotional support from peers, parents, friends. It just varies. Group therapy, it just according to what helps you. Different stressors, different people, you decide what helps you. In my conclusion, I came before you today to share what stress is and some of the ways or some of the things that cause stress and ways you can manage it. Okay, so in conclusion, I came before you today to share what stress is, some of the things or some of the factors that may cause stress. I believe that having knowledge on the situation will help you identify ways you can avoid it, things that you can do to help stress. Once you can identify the stressors, then you can prepare to better understand and maintain them. Stress does not have a straight route. Stress is something that goes and varies from person to person, from day to day. One day it may affect you, one day it may not bother you at all. Stress is something that we'll all have to deal with in life, probably daily, but it's all the way you control it. I'm sure stress will affect, last but not least, we should be more active than reactive. Last but not least, we should be more active than reactive. When personally having stress issues or see someone that you may know that has stress issues. Like I said before, we want to be not silent about the silent killer. We want to get it out. We want people to know about it. We want them to be more informed on how you can help yourself in daily life and daily stresses that you go through. Thanks.